by a scoreline of 2-0. I think we're joined now by our man of the match down on the sidelines, Patrick Hodges. Pat, a tough one today for you guys. It seemed like that goal right at the end of the first half kind of swung momentum. I mean, what was it like trying to battle back after that late first half goal?
It was a little tough. I mean, we got the end of the goal of the first half kind of slowed us down. I mean, we came out flat at the beginning. We just got to come out stronger. We'll look back to get that this week, and then next week we'll go.
Did you notice anything? I mean, you talked about coming out flat. I mean, you got to see it from the back. Was there anything that you noticed that just wasn't right at the start here today?
I think everyone was just playing slow. I think we came out a little short rest, short turnaround. I think we just need to all around just come out better. I think we will next week against St. Louis. We look forward to that game, and we look to get after it again.
Well, I know you guys take a lot of pride here of defending the home turf, and I know you guys gave a spirited effort. What's it going to take for you guys just to get back on the winning side of things next week against St. Louis? What do you need to do well?
I think it's just focus. I know we got the talent to get after St. Louis. I know last year was an exciting game for them, so I'm sure they're going to want to come after us again. But I think we just need to be able to focus and really just take it to heart to play for each other.
All right, Pat, I'm going to leave this one as a short one because I know tough loss here today, and I know you also played all 180 minutes this weekend. So go get it stretched out. Thanks for joining us here on the post-game show, and best of luck next weekend against the Billikens.
Thanks, Tom.
All right, those are the comments of Patrick Hodges for Evansville. I think Marshall is ready to go down there. Marshall, I'm going to ask you the same thing I asked Pat as well. How much did that goal right at the end of the first half kind of change momentum a little bit and change the way you had to approach things in the second half of things?
There's no question. To give up a goal that late after dictating the match a little bit, it kind of had a little bit of effect on us going into the locker room.
What did you say to the guys at the half? Because it did seem after a slow start you had controlled much of the second half of that first half of play. But how did the message change after that goal was scored?
Well, we just tried to regroup when we got into that locker room at halftime. We talked to the guys about, getting their heads up and doing some things that we were good at. It's a tale of two games, really. I mean, the way we played on Friday night compared to tonight, you couldn't really compare the two. We kept the ball moving on Friday night. We finished our chances. Tonight we didn't, and that's kind of the difference in a game. If you can't finish your chances when you get those opportunities, Nick had a good opportunity in the first half, so did Charlie. You put those away, and it's a different game, and there's no question we lost momentum going into half with that goal. So when we came back out, we just told our guys to do what we were doing. It was 0-0, get back in the game, and I felt like we did that for a while.
You guys were able to do that. Obviously, the penalty kick changed things as well, and that was a tough situation. But, what do you take out of this? I know a loss is not the way you wanted to end the weekend, but what do you take out of it? What are you trying to build on going into next weekend's contest at SLU?
There's no easy games in college, and I think that's something maybe I took for granted myself when I talked to you on Friday night. It's something we've got to learn as a group, and I felt like we'd done that moving into it. But it's early in the season, and what we're focused on is the Missouri Valley Conference. We want to win every game going up to that, but we've also got to try and figure out who's playing well together, get our guys healthy again, get ready for St. Louis, which is always a big rival for the University of Evansville. We'll go to St. Louis, and we'll have a good crowd there with alumni and things like that. So we've got a chance to put things back, get things right again, and that's what we're going to work on this week. And it's going to be good for us this week because we've got 3 good training sessions. We're going to get some people back on Wednesday. Landon should be back with us. So, this hurts, but we'll learn from it. We'll watch video, and we'll get better and get ready for St. Louis.
All right, Coach. Thanks for joining us here in the post-game show, and best of luck on the road against the Billikens. We'll see you guys when you return back to Black Beauty Field against Mercer on the 19th. Thanks, Coach.
We appreciate it, Tom, and thanks for everybody coming out this afternoon to support us. Hopefully they'll be back out for the Aces Classic when we get back in town, and hopefully we'll be riding a high with a good game in St. Louis. Appreciate it. It's a little better with the headphones off.
Yeah, it is. Very good job today, Marshall. I'm very impressed with the way you handled post-game.
All right, we'll get back at it. Thanks, Tom. Appreciate it.
All right, those are comments of Associate Head Coach Marshall Ray here in the